How y'all feeling?
Tired.
Who said tired? Of what?
Just sleepy, just groggy.
Oh, you went to bed late?
A little bit. I drank on Friday, so.
I was gonna ask you if you get drunk or something.
Yeah.
You were drunk last night?
No, not last night, Friday.
You got drunk Friday?
Yeah.
And you stayed drunk the whole day through the night? Huh?
I'm at the age now where it lasts for like a couple days for me to get back on track.
You get that drunk?
Yeah, I party sometimes, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little party.
Right?
So you were so drunk, you still tired.
Yes, I'm very tired.
What'd you drink?
I just drank some beer.
You drink a lot of beer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe like 7 cans or something.
Wow.
Is that a lot?
You just sat in front of the liquor store and just drank?
Yeah, very ghetto, right?
You get drunk too?
No, I rarely drink now. I used to like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stopped.
Did you know that he get drunk?
I live with him.
You live with him?
Yeah.
You live with a drunk?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Did you know they were brothers? Me. Huh? He just told me they were blood brothers. One is a drunk.
I'm the holy one.
And he used to be a drunk. That's amazing, y'all blood brothers. I didn't know that. I thought you were just friends. That's amazing. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I'm Charlie Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hank will pass on your questions and comments to me, all right? Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
How's everybody?
Well,
Are you still drunk?
I'm still drunk.
You're not drunk right now?
No, I'm not
Oh,
drunk.
okay. You didn't get drunk last night?
Oh. I'm not drunk. I'm just tired.
Oh. And did you play that song, I'm a little drunk and I need you now?
I was playing It Was Just My Imagination once again.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. We don't want to talk about your drunkenness.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, I drank on Friday. I was playing video games, just hanging out, and then I fell asleep. All day Saturday, I was like hungover. And I was hoping today when I woke up, I'd be okay, but I woke up just groggy, so.
You were mighty drunk, man. What's up? Okay. How y'all doing? Any questions or comments? Yes, Raymond. What?
I thought you said no more blazers.
Yeah, I decided to wear one today. I feel weird not wearing them because I'm used to wearing when I do meetings. In the good old days, adults would look like they had some sense. They would dress up and look well, not like the people today. They're all crazy.
Yeah, classiness went away.
Yeah, everything did. Yes, Raymond.
You know, you're familiar with YouTube, are you?
What?
Are you familiar with the streaming service YouTube?
No.
Okay, they show a lot of videos on there. Many of them are just purely entertainment. Others I take with a grain of salt.
You watch YouTube videos?
More or less.
Aren't you 50?
Most of these videos are music videos.
Oh, you watch music videos?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's what the old people watch?
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway, one video tried to put interesting try to rationalize one question, one fact. Or rather, answer one question: is hell's God's problem? Because it seems, according to this video, it seems like they put the burden when it comes to hell. God put the burden on sin us.
Oh, they think God put the burden of hell on us?
Yes,
How's that?
because we only have a short time on this earth, sure, to whether or not to comply to our father's law,
Oh,
and we can see, according to this video, the punishment for failure is too excessive. But like so much information, it's only a half. To me, it's only a half truth because it doesn't show the
do you
entire.
think God put the burden of hell on us?
I never believed that.
Oh, okay.
Partly because the hell is already in us already the moment we're born.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Raymond. There was another shooting. Did y'all hear about that this morning?
Yes. Mormon church.
That Mormon church. Apparently there was one on Saturday. What's the day? Sunday. Saturday. And there was a shooting. And then, what was that shooting, the one on the weekend? Anybody? Do you know, James?
A little bit.
Tell us about it. The one over the weekend, not the one this morning.
So there was a sort of a mass shooting, a guy driving a boat off the coast
Oh, yeah.
along like a restaurant row or bar row in North Carolina. A guy shot from his boat and then rowed his boat off, and then they caught him in his boat. And there were some other shootings in Louisiana, Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and one in Texas, but a few different mass shootings there.
According to the report. And then there was one this morning at a church. Apparently the guy drove into the church and started a fire. I don't know if he set the fire or not. And then they killed some people in there. So this is our new America. It's crazy how much the country has changed. I never imagined that one day this would be happening in America. Because when I was growing up, I never heard of it. Until I moved to California, then I heard about that one mass shooting with some crazy white guy. But this is crazy, but this is the norm now. And it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So get ready. All right? Let's go here. He wanted to tell us about the assignment, and he did it, and see what happened.
The assignment was to try to go about not thinking about yourself.
I'm sorry?
The assignment, the question was try to go about not thinking about yourself.
Not try to.
Not think about yourself.
It's like, what would happen if you never thought of yourself again?
Yeah, I was trying to be conscious and aware of it during the week, and I did find that it was like kind of like a challenge. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I constantly kept getting thoughts to consider myself or to think about myself. Like if I'm working, like, you know what, just take a break, you're tired. Or, you know what, run to, Coffee Bean and grab yourself something. So I kept thinking about things for myself. So I did struggle with it, but I kept trying to snap out of it.
Were you able to not think about yourself at all at any point?
Yeah.
This whole week?
Yeah, there was some days where, and when it did happen, there was no thoughts.
And what was that like, not thinking about yourself?
I don't know. I just didn't think about it. Nothing came to mind. I just went about my day, and I guess no confusion, no conflict, no like back and forth in my head.
Okay.
So and the days just went by smoother. Like it was just kind of freeing, I guess you could say.
It was what?
Freeing,
what?
like freeing. Like there was nothing.
Did you like not thinking of yourself at all?
Yeah.
And why did you like that?
Well, because like I said, there was no conflict. There was no like confusion. It was just like going about my day. It was kind of like when I was like a kid, I remember I would just go outside, play, and not really have any thoughts about tomorrow or struggles or stress, or it's just, you just go about your day. You just are kind of like at peace, I guess.
Amazing. Anyone else did the assignment? Oh, good. Oh, okay. Right behind you first, and then this young lady. You did the assignment.
Yes.
You didn't think of yourself, and what was that like?
At first, I realized how much I think of myself, or how many thoughts throughout the day come that are about self. The beautiful part was, though, that I could see that it's all fake when the thoughts come about me. When I did manage to catch that I wasn't thinking about myself, it was peaceful. Like he was saying, it's just kind of like where life is. You know, you're just living life as it is in the present. Another thing I noticed during the silent prayer, when I didn't think about myself, it was almost like a turbocharge. It's like when I disconnected from myself during the prayer, when I don't think about myself, like the pain comes faster and it's harder
When you don't think about
when
yourself?
I don't think about myself. And I was thinking about that. It's interesting. It's kind of like when you don't think about yourself, you're disconnecting from the fake self. Then that's when you allow God to, do His work. So that's what happened for me during the prayer this week. And I guess it's better, right? Because the bigger the pain, the bigger the pain, the better, right? The bigger the demon.
And what did you do about the pain?
Nothing. I just let it happen.
Oh,
I let the weird movements and the crunching and all that. And then. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. This young lady. I'm pointing over there. Why you give it to her? He been drinking too, I guess. Y'all got drunk together.
Next to him.
Yes. So what was the assignment? What was the biblical question?
To not think about yourself.
Okay.
And-
And that was the assignment too, right? No,
Yeah.
think about yourself for a week.
Yeah.
And you, go ahead.
So the beginning of the week, it was, I would say, easy. I'd be thinking about, I don't know, just something random like a worry, and then I would drop it. And then it just felt like he was saying, like, if you're a kid again, when you're a child, you don't think of worries, you don't have no fears, no insecurities, nothing.
Yeah.
So it was really freeing to not have to think about yourself.
You guys drove from Arizona today?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, not today. We actually
What?
been here for a few days. We actually came for a funeral. So
Oh, nice.
I would
Well,
say
not nice, but
no. Well, it was nice because I got to you see some family.
on.
But then, so this goes to the second part. Halfway during the week, the thought started just coming in about having to see family that I wasn't necessarily wanting to see. A lot of emotion came out of nowhere that I haven't had emotion. I haven't
about
cried.
seeing these people you didn't want to see.
No, not about that. I think
Oh.
about, I don't really know, honestly. I haven't really cried, like, at all in months because, when she's crying, she's lying. So when I feel that I'm
That's
tearing
right.
up, when I'm tearing up, I stop. But this time I just couldn't help it. And I cried. And I don't know if it had to do because, my mom has passed away and she wasn't going to be at this funeral. And I know she would have been there. Just too much emotion. So in that time that I'm crying, I'm trying to not think about it. And it's like the more that I'm not thinking about it, I kept thinking about it. After the funeral, that was fine. All that feeling just went away. But, yeah.
While you were crying, were you thinking, I'm lying? Did that cross your mind during the tears?
Yeah, it did. And then I thought, okay, well, I'm just being selfish. I don't know. I just really felt like the devil was really messing with me to make me feel these emotions that I would normally feel prior
Right,
to
yeah.
prior to you. I would be probably like emotional all the time,
Yeah.
like, for random reasons, even just being on the street. Let's say I seen a kid that I felt that was not in good hands with their family. I would normally pray for that child, like, wishing God to protect them. And that would make me emotional, where I would like cry as I'm like, silently
Really?
like praying to them. And I don't do that anymore.
And
So
why would you cry over that?
I don't know. It was just, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
But I don't do that anymore.
Are you a Christian?
I guess you could say that.
Are you? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm Christian. I grew up Catholic. I don't practice that anymore.
And so this week, did you stop thinking about yourself?
Yes,
And what was that like, not thinking of yourself?
it's freeing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's
How often did you do it, and how long did it last?
well, I try to do it every day since last Sunday. I would say about Thursday up until Friday, it was hard. It was hard to not think of myself. I was being selfish, being emotional.
Oh, okay.
After the funeral, then I was fine, and
When
try
you
not to
say
think of
it was
myself.
freeing, what do you mean?
It was freeing not to worry or not to think about anything. I mean, I think practical thoughts of like, I'm going to get a coffee, I think that's different. Like,
Right,
I
it
think
is.
that's completely different. But
Right.
as far as thinking about, should I get a different job? Like all that, I'm not going to worry about that. Something like that, I would typically just maybe keep in the back of my mind. But I'm not gonna give it any thought. I'm just gonna let life happen as it should, I guess.
Okay.
Not think about it.
Any questions about it?
No.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Thank you.
Thanks.
I saw other hands that did the assignment. Well, the assignment and the biblical question is the same, right? Okay. The assignment is don't think about yourself for a week. Didn't I see some hands over here? Okay, let's go here first, Nick. And what was the assignment?
Don't think about yourself for a week.
And did you do that?
Yes.
Go ahead. How was it? What was it like?
I attempted to. It's, the thoughts kind of overcame, and it's hard to stop thinking about myself sometimes, or it's hard to not think about myself. And what I've noticed is it's the same thing as staying present, because every single thought is about yourself. And even if it's thinking of someone else, it's somehow related to myself. So I was able to observe that, and when I come back to the present, what happens is I'm free. There's no stress. There's no problems, essentially. So.
And so it was like how long were you able to go without thinking about yourself?
Minutes.
Minutes?
Yeah, minutes.
And then what would happen?
I would be at peace.
No, during the moment, after the minute is over, you're back into thinking about you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing as, come out of it 1,000 times per minute.
All right.
And then for me, it's mainly when I'm going to sleep. Like when I'm sleeping, my mind is running and it's creating imaginary scenes in my head. So it's trying to stay focused in the present while I'm sleeping or trying to sleep. So.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
And you did the assignment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And the assignment was what?
to not think about yourself for a week.
Right.
And this week was very challenging week because a lot of things happened at work, situations, and also little things in my personal life. But
Were there more challenge than normal?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
because a lot of money was involved and stuff.
A lot
But-
of money?
Yeah, like
You stole some money?
no, I didn't steal money, but
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I thought you stole the money and took it home and gave it to him so he could buy some alcohol. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
But I just find myself just drifting in and out of thinking about myself. And then in those situations, I know now to like just rest in it. And then I got a lot better at, I don't worry about it. Like my boss is tripping out and other people are like tripping out, but I just kind of just let it be. But even then, I'm still drifting in and out, not about that situation, but about other situations. I'm like drifting in and out all day by myself. And then I even realize there's times where like it doesn't seem like I'm thinking about myself. It's very deceiving, but I am thinking about myself. And I'll have to come out of that too. And it's just a constant battle, just in and out all day.
And did you have moments where you didn't think of you at all?
Yeah,
And what were those moments like for
Just-
you when?
it's just pure peace. But it's like I only get a glimpse of it sometimes, you know.
Oh, okay.
It comes and then I'm back in it, and then it comes and I'm back in it, and
Amazing.
yeah, it's just like that all day. Even during the silent prayer, it's more easier to not think about yourself in the silent prayer. But sometimes I'll find myself even within the silent prayer, I'm drifting off, and I just come back, and then it's just like that all day.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes, right here.
I disagree with you with something, Jesse.
What?
I disagree about you with something.
What?
I disagree with you about something.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
No, I'm saying, I'm joking. Like what?
So you say that it's going to get worse. I agree with you on that. But you also say it's not going to get better. I think it is going to get better.
What's going to get better?
The world in general.
And why do you think it's going to get better?
Because the way I see it is just like how within us, when the demon is leaving us, it's gonna fight like crazy, and it gets worse before it gets better, and eventually we are able to find some form of peace for you, perfect peace. I think that's the same thing that's happening with the world today.
And why do you think that? Where's the proof of that?
Because everyone has gone crazy, and it seems like the demon is out. It seems like the light is shining on the world. And that's why there's so much madness happening right now. And it's because everybody's in pain that this is happening. And I think through that pain, people are going to look for a way out. And those people will hopefully be able to find God. And I think eventually the pendulum will swing and come back to some form of normalcy after it gets worse.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so you think what's happening in my country now, out there in the world, through people, that it's going to get better?
First, it's going to get worse, and then, yes, it's going to get better.
And when is it going to get better?
I don't know that.
Oh, but you know it's going to get better?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I hope so, man.
Yes.
I doubt it, and I know it's not, but I hope you're right. I could be wrong.
Okay. I hope so, too.
Yeah.
It's a mess out there.
It is. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. In the black shirt, yes. You did the assignment, you say?
Yeah, I think
And what was the assignment?
it was go a week without thinking about yourself.
Okay.
And I thought I was doing it. Like anytime myself would come up, I would just kind of push it aside. But then the whole week, it was more like I was unconscious the whole week, and I just kind of fell into routine. So that's what happened.
So did you not think about yourself at all at any point?
I thought I was doing it this morning when I woke up. It felt like
This morning?
no, like
You
I
let
had
the
a
whole week go by, and you're like, I'm going to church, so I'm going to...
huh?
I know he got...
No, I'm saying I did it, and then this morning I realized it felt like I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, so during the week, you stopped thinking about yourself?
Yeah.
And what was that like, not thinking about yourself?
It had felt like I had just gone unconscious, and I
When
fell
you
into
stopped thinking about yourself?
Yeah, and I just fell into
So you felt unconscious when you stopped thinking of yourself?
yes.
Okay.
I didn't have the awareness.
So you didn't stop thinking about yourself?
I don't think I did it correctly.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Right.
Amazing. All right.
That's all? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Maybe did you do the assignment? And what was the assignment?
The assignment for fellowship was to not think about yourself for a week.
And did you do that?
I started the week being conscious of it, and I think as the week drifted on, I was traveling and forgot that was the assignment.
You were traveling, you forgot, you said?
I didn't notice that I had forgotten until looking back, because I had so much on my mind. And to his point, I think there was some issues in the back of my mind with money, and money can weigh heavy for me, especially, navigating this space. So what I realized, though, is that the times that I thought about myself the most was when, one, I was judging, or two, it was money. So those two things are kind of like hard for me. But was I able to accomplish it? Yes. Yeah. At the beginning of the week, I was.
And what was it like not thinking of yourself at all?
I didn't even have to think about it until I looked back and said, have I been thinking about myself? I haven't. That was cool. And I think when you do that, or when I was able to accomplish it, everything just felt complete. There wasn't something that I needed to do. It just kind of, as other people have said, it's just everything kind of moves at its own pace, and I don't have to do anything about it.
And how often did you do it? During this week, how often were you not thinking of you?
I think a lot of the time I was able to. I think maybe I was distracting myself, but for a long time, for probably about 2 days straight, every time I thought about myself when I was conscious, I could say to myself, let it go.
Oh, okay. Any questions about that?
I think when you're in the middle of it, I think sometimes it's really hard to get out. Like I said, when I was traveling and worried about all of these things, you just don't really even see yourself in it. You feel conscious, to his point. When you're thinking about yourself and handling situations. Yes.
Okay, all right.
To his point, when you're thinking about yourself and you're making your point, you feel very conscious. You feel like you got your finger on the pulse. But maybe that is the not me that's doing that. It's still slightly hard for me to see that.
It's hard for you to see what?
That it's not me doing that, because I feel like my points are clear, the way I'm expressing myself makes a lot of sense, and these arguments are strong, and before I know it, I've gone into this long tangent, and once I get out of it, I'm like, whew, what did I do? What did I say? So, yeah, I guess that's the answer.
Amazing.
Sorry, Jesse. I don't mean to be so complicated today.
No, that's fine. No, this is a hospital, so you're supposed to be complicated. Okay, any question about the assignment?
About the assignment, no, but one of the things I think is hard for me with the thoughts, they sometimes feel like narrations. They feel like I have a narrator in my head. You know, when there's a story being told and there's a narrator, he comes in and out and gives you some context, and then he lets the story play, and then he comes back in and he gives you a little bit of context so that the story continues to flow.
Yeah, they're called evil demons.
Okay. I don't know. In my head, my narrator is not nice. It seems a lot nicer. Yeah, that's the rub. That's why it's important that we continue to work on ourselves and stay connected. So,
Your mind is your house, and in your house there are demons in the attic.
And they sound so sweet. They sound like they bake cookies and would tuck me in at night. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing to wrap my mind around.
That's amazing, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Yes, sir.
Got a quick question.
Okay.
You know how you say if you have to snap out of it 1,000 times, do it? So how do you differentiate snapping out of it 1,000 times and doing nothing about the thoughts? How do those two?
Good question. Doug want to respond, and then I'll put my 2 cents in.
I take your question to mean that you think you can actually snap out of it, and all we're supposed to do is be aware of it. So I guess to answer your question, you're not snapping out of it. You're becoming aware of it, and it'll leave you that way. We're just supposed to observe, not get rid of that thought. So I guess the difference is you shouldn't be trying to snap out of anything.
Do you snap out of them?
No, because when I was trying not to think about myself, I realized that I couldn't stop thinking about myself.
Oh, okay.
The harder I tried to stop thinking about myself, the more different thoughts would come in. But I know that they're fake. That's the difference now.
Oh, okay.
I know that they're just illusion,
But-
like they're illusions.
But he keeps saying something. He keeps saying, I try not to think about myself. And isn't that him, if I said that, wouldn't that be me trying to eliminate those thoughts?
Did you do the assignment?
I tried. I tried.
For the two young ladies that just came in, we held these seats for y'all. And then the young lady in the back, we held that seat for you, or that one. The one that's sitting by herself in the back. The back seats are for the latecomers. Right. Okay. Did you do the assignment, Doug?
I tried to do it.
And what was the assignment?
The assignment was to not think of yourself, not think of myself for a week.
And did you do that?
I tried. Not very well. I didn't do it very well. And
Meaning what?
meaning I kind of realized that I am mostly in my thoughts and very rarely out of my thoughts or aware.
Did you even have a time, was there a time when you didn't think of you this week?
If there was, I didn't notice it. But
What?
what I did notice is how much I identify with my thoughts. That's what I noticed throughout the week.
Of this whole week, you didn't have one moment of not thinking about you?
Here's what I did. I had moments of, oh, I'm thinking about me. Oh, I'm thinking about me. And if there was that time where I wasn't thinking about me, it was fleeting.
It was what?
It came and went.
Oh, and did you have that time
Sorry
at
for
all?
the big word.
Did you have a time like that at all?
Like I said, if there was, came and went so fast. I don't know.
Oh, okay. What a mess. Okay. So Alexis want to respond to his question about snapping out of it.
I didn't understand the question, actually.
He wanted to restate your question.
So I wanted to know, because he says a lot, even if you have to snap out of the thoughts 1,000 times a day, still do it. So I wanted to know what's the difference between snapping out of the thoughts and doing nothing about the thoughts.
Oh, I'm the wrong person to ask. Because, okay, to add to why I'm the wrong person to ask, earlier when you were asking the people, who did the assignment, I didn't raise my hand because I did the exact opposite of the assignment.
What?
I did the exact opposite of the assignment.
What a beta.
In that, as soon as you asked the question, you said it last week, you told us to not think about ourselves for a week. And in me, I felt my heels dig in to that request, to that.
Right.
And so this whole week that passed, I kind of lived that way, with my heels dug in, thinking about myself. But the reason, I almost raised my hand a minute ago, and I'm glad you called on me, actually, because you said something about our house, and when I was thinking about how I dug my heels in, and after reflecting on the week, I realized that because I dug my heels in, it felt like I was burning my house down. It felt like I was setting everything on
So
fire.
you dug your heels
And I thought about
in
myself
to try not to think about yourself?
No, I thought about myself the whole week.
You thought of yourself the whole week?
Yeah, that's what I mean by digging my heels in. Like you told us to not.
Why'd you do it? Why you go deeper into it?
It was, I don't know. But like I was telling you last week, you mentioned it, and it wasn't until you mentioned it last
Right.
week that I like felt my heels dig in.
Right.
And so I spent pretty much the whole week in that state. But what I realized coming out of it, though, was how I was, because I was in that state, setting my house on fire in a way. Like
Right.
I was thinking about myself all week, thinking about all of these things. And outside of it, I mean, I did realize that. Like being in that state the whole week, now that I'm outside of that, it was
Right.
almost like, how do I put it? Like, because I dug my heels in, I was watching like this other thing take over, and I was watching this other thing, and like being outside of it now, watching this other thing,
Oh, okay.
like burn my
What a
house.
mess,
I
huh?
know, but being outside of it now, I'm realizing though that like because I was thinking about myself all week is the reason why it felt like I was setting everything on fire. Because
Do
I
you
was
normally think of yourself all week?
not like this.
Oh, it got worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like you said that, and the best way I can describe it is digging my heels in and thinking about myself the whole week. Now that I'm outside of that, reflecting on it, I realized what I was doing was putting like gasoline on the fire.
Oh, okay. What a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys call each other and say, what you gonna wear today?
Who?
No.
No. Oh, that's funny.
Why y'all dressed just alike?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Have you noticed you both had on the same colors?
Nope, not until now.
Uh-huh. Well, you better watch out, Nick. Why you out looking for honey? Why you out looking for sugar? Somebody else say you're honey. But anyway, you raise your hand. Did you raise your hand to respond to his question or something else? To respond. Oh, okay. So he want to know what does it mean to snap out of it if you have to do it 1,000 times a day?
So for me, I think when I was like, I guess so-called snapping out of it, it was to be aware of the thought and then be aware of the thought trying to pull on the emotion. And to me, that's the snapping out of it, that little space to be aware of that tug on that emotion so you don't react.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, snap it out of it. Just be, I think what Doug was saying too, is just be aware that you're not aware of yourself walking. And just become aware of walking. Or you're not aware of yourself moving your hand from one thing to another. Just become aware you have your hands. That's all it means. Don't just stay in your head while you're walking. Be aware of yourself walking. That's what it means to snap out of it.
Nice.
Does that help?
Yeah, it helps.
Okay.
Just so like if I'm walking, let's say this weekend I was walking and the thoughts of self are coming. And I just see them and then I let it go by.
Yeah, you just see them. That's all you do.
Okay.
And become aware of yourself walking.
And the seeing them is what you mean by snap out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Just seeing them is snapping out of it.
Because you can't really stop them on your
Right.
own.
No, don't try to stop them.
Okay.
Don't do anything about it but see them. That's all you need to do.
Okay.
Because when you're unconscious, you don't see those thoughts. But the moment you see them, you are snapping out of it.
So the more thoughts you see is like better, right? That means you kind of are conscious.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
The greater the pain is of the thoughts, the pain that comes with the thought, the better off you are.
Okay.
Really.
That makes sense. Good.
All right.
All right, thank you.
James going to tell me that he do the assignment with Abahakis, and in the meantime, Bill is coming to tell me what he said about it, my engineer. Hake, did you do the assignment?
No, I don't think I did.
How you, what?
And
he worked for me. What?
So I thought about it a few times during the week. Probably every day I thought of it.
I'm sure you did. We mentioned it on the radio show all day, every day.
Well, that doesn't make me think of it. I thought of it outside of those. In fact, those instances didn't make me think of it. But
Mimi Hate did not even do them. The assignment. Isn't that a mess?
Yeah, that's a mess.
yeah, I can't really give any feedback other than.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, never mind. Yeah, that's true.
What were you about to say? Other than what?
Well, I felt like I might have tried it a little bit because I've oftentimes tried to do this over time, and even during the week, when I thought of it, I was like, I'm going to try that. It just seems like it's less stressful, less scheming, because you're scheming toward your selfishness, and it just adds worry and mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yesterday, somebody suggested something because we were started to plan something, and that put me deep into like my head, and I had like great concern about it because it seemed like an unsafe situation because of everything that's going on right now.
Right.
And that was, I didn't even realize that it had put me in my head.
Amazing.
It was just, that was that planning and scheming and fear, you know.
Did you snap out of it when you realized it had put you in your head?
No, in fact, when I realized that it put me in my head, Mimi was talking, and I realized that it put me in my head, and it put me deeper in my head about the whole thing.
Oh, you went deeper.
Yeah.
So when Mimi was speaking, it went deep into your head.
I was like, oh yeah, it reminded me of that thing. And then I just slid down into that hole.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where's Billy? Oh, don't look back at Billy, because if you look at him, he won't be able to tell me. So I'll let you look at him when he's done. Bill, did you do the assignment?
No.
Of not thinking of yourself?
No.
Not at all?
No, I did a little bit, but.
So you did do it a little bit?
Yeah, I did a little bit.
And what was the assignment?
To not think about yourself.
Okay, and you did
Just
it?
go do your thing, kind of.
And you did it a little bit, you say?
Yeah.
And what was it like when you did it?
I think it made things easier.
I'm sorry?
I think it made things easier.
In what way?
I mean, I guess a lot of stuff is more me. A lot of stuff I'm actually thinking more about myself or something like that, you know, during the day or while stuff's going on, and I'm not even aware of it. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. And so you had a moment of not thinking about yourself at all?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Now y'all can look. That's Billy. Thank you, Bill. Amazing. Anybody else did the assignment? Oh, let me ask Derek. He black, my producer. Did you do it, Derek?
I did.
What was the assignment?
To not think about yourself for a week.
Okay. And what happened?
I started thinking about other people. We're not going to mention names.
So when you stopped thinking about you, you started thinking about others?
Yeah.
That's
started
insane.
thinking about.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I didn't think it was insane, but you know, I just started thinking about others and their situations, and I noticed that, you know, people aren't really different. So that's one thing I noticed, that, you know, everybody goes through the same things, and we all got to face demons.
But why would you think about others when you're not supposed to be thinking about anything?
Well, you said not to think about yourself. I didn't know it was to not think about anything, but.
Oh, did you think I meant think about other people?
Well, I just started to think about other things besides myself. That's it.
But when you were thinking about other people and other things, you were thinking about you.
Really?
Yeah?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You'd have to explain that to me.
Why were you thinking about other people?
Because you see things, I mean, if you're not thinking about yourself, you're thinking about, I mean, you don't have to think about anything else, but when you don't think about yourself, you look and you see other people, and I guess your mind gets to wandering, so That's kind of my thought process.
What's the purpose of thinking about other people?
Being considerate.
Considerate?
Yeah, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say you're leaving a coffee shop and you're walking out the door and somebody's sort of behind you, so you just kind of leave the door open for them. It's kind of just something like that.
All right.
Yeah, not too deep. You know, I'm not being crazy. Just
Okay.
yeah.
That's what you think. Okay. All right. Yes, Raymond, I saw your hand.
I did the assignment.
Did I see your hand?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You did the assignment. What was the assignment?
Not to think about yourself for
And
a
did-
whole week.
And did you do that?
I did it and I failed at it
And how did you feel at it?
because whenever a situation occur, I can around my house, I cannot help but think how think of how I felt about it, and that's where's the fact is the reason is why it's because I failed at it.
Oh, okay. What a mess. I saw your hand, right? Or did I come to you already? Oh, okay. Yes, Mimi. Behind you. Yeah.
You know, looking at it, you know, even what Alexis said, I think this assignment, there was a little pressure from the beginning. The pressure is that you're not going to be able to do it. So you kind of feel like you're going to fail out the gate.
And why do you think you're not going to be able to do it?
Because I don't know. I think that not thinking about yourself, that's what we do. And then and then on top of that, we don't control our thoughts. So how are we supposed to know what we're gonna think about?
And who told you so what up? Who told you you're not going to be able to do it?
It was a thought. The thought.
And why do you believe them?
Yeah, Jesse. That's the question. That's the $1 million question.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But what's the answer?
What was the question? I forgot the question.
You said that the assignment is we said, don't think about yourself for a week. You understand what Alessa was saying.
Yeah.
And you don't in the heal and you're not going to be able not to think about yourself because something like you
Yes.
think about yourself.
Yes.
And who told you that you're not going to be able to think about yourself?
The thoughts.
And why would you obey that if I tell you not to think about yourself? Are you guys having fun with this or are you crazy with it? Nice.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. This one was different. Yeah, this one was different.
What?
This one was different. This
In
was,
what way?
You know, I feels bigger than some of the other ones we've been asked to do.
It's a doozy, huh?
Yeah, this one is like big.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Yeah.
All right. Nick, I saw your hand. You did the assignment?
I did.
And what was the assignment?
To not think about yourself for a week.
Okay.
So I set off, starting off the week, I'm like, let's do it, all right? Let's not think about ourselves. We're going to make it happen. And I realized I really didn't know what that meant. So I let the week go on, and my life showed me that, basically. I just didn't know how much I was thinking about myself. But I had to see it for myself as the week went on. So situations would come, and either I'm offended or I'm happy. Whatever I was feeling, I noticed the core of it was I was thinking about myself. So at that moment, I would just stop. That's the assignment. So I would just stop right then.
And what
I'm
was
thinking
it
about
like
myself.
not to think about yourself?
Well, it was just peace because like anything that offended me, anything that made me happy, it all like I had to think about myself first. But I stopped it right then, so nothing else happened.
Amazing.
But I didn't really, like, I relate to everybody. Like, all week I still thought about myself, but just simply because I didn't know how much I was thinking about myself. So I just stayed paying attention to that all week. Oh, wow, I'm thinking about myself. Let me just stop right away. So that was interesting.
Okay.
And I disagree with Mimi about this whole thing about the $1 million question is that why that you can't or something. I think that question, posing that question, keeps you in hell, because I noticed all week I could stop thinking about myself when I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I could do it when I wanted to, and when I noticed it.
Amazing.
And yeah.
Okay. Right here. Did that help me? Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nick. And how did that help you when they said? But yeah, right here and then here.
Because that was another thought that that kept me in hell. Like he said, I think I just repeated what he just said, and it was in my own head. It wasn't trying to repeat what he said. So yeah, it does. It's the thought that keeps you in hell. And now I'm gonna start crying. Oh my gosh, that's wild. I don't know, my emotions.
You about to cry now?
Yes.
So you about to lie?
The emotions get the best of me.
Yeah.
They really do, because I want to be like a big baby and be like, this is hard, Jesse. This is hard. And I'm not trying to make it up. I'm not trying to be crazy. But then again, 5 seconds ago when I wasn't crying, I was fine. And now I seem crazy. Because I know it's crazy. And I wore makeup, and I don't want this to happen.
Oh
my
you
gosh.
better cry like Charlie Kirk wife.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. I just wanted to be a baby.
You can cry like this.
Yeah, this is going to be, I'm going to look a mess by the time this is all over, but not to spend any more time on me.
What?
Not to think about myself anymore, but there is something inside of me.
What made you want to cry now?
Because I was like, this is so hard.
What's so hard?
Not thinking about yourself. All of this work can sometimes feel overwhelming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this work can feel overwhelming. And I know it's not me, but trying to figure this out can be, and then when you mess up and you go deeper into hell, then blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I know you were going to respond. And I know
you have on
I am.
makeup today, huh?
Yes, this
Cry
is
like
why.
that. Cry like that. I forgive you.
Oh my gosh, the thrill seeker in me. It's so
Sorry,
wild.
Alexis.
It's
What?
really I do realize that there is somewhat of a thrill seeker in me.
Yeah.
There really is.
You love the thrill of crying?
I don't think so though.
Then why you cry?
I don't know. It feels good to cry.
A thrill.
And no, but it's not like a roller coaster. It feels like a warm blanket hugging
still
me,
a thrill.
like the grandma that was baking cookies in the attic in my head. I like grandmas with cookies. I do.
What a mess.
No, because a lot of people like to feel comfort. I'm not crazy, Jesse.
That's the problem. People want to feel something. That's the problem. You're not supposed to be feeling anything.
Okay.
But that's why they won't live, because they want to feel something. You got to be feeling something, and that's the problem.
Oh, so I'm the problem?
You're your own problem. You're your demons.
Heard.
You want to feel grandmama holding you while she's cooking cookies. What a mess.
Okay. Well, it's a good place to start. So thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. Did you do the assignment?
I started the assignment when you gave it to the women.
Oh, okay.
Thursday. So
The women have to do this for a whole month. So, you got a while, Alexis. Yeah.
The minute you gave us the assignment, I felt like it was like a real big relief that you were saying, it's like, stop thinking about yourself, because I know that's the trap that I get into. And I was like, yeah, I needed somebody to tell me this. And so it started for me on Thursday night when you told us, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It felt so good not to think about myself. I felt like I was just getting up and doing everything that needed to be done. not having feelings about too much at all for those days. And then I started like playing with the devil. Well, the devil started coming out of me, I guess. And I even woke up in a bad mood one day. And that's not like me, to wake up in a bad mood. And I'm like, why am I being so difficult? Like, I could see what I was doing, but I would like try to play it off like, I'm like, it's just being funny. You're being funny. And it's like, no, you're being a bit of a bee. And
A bee?
bee, a bee.
Like a beehive? Beehive?
No,
What
the one
bee?
that ends with a C.
B-C. I can't spell, but
I was just being evil. Oh, I mean H. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
See,
sorry.
she can't
yeah,
spell.
yeah. I don't normally call myself that, but I could see I was
Call
being
yourself
pretty
what?
evil.
What?
I don't want to say it, but it was just I was being an evil lady.
Oh,
I was being
okay.
an evil lady.
Oh, okay.
And
A B-C.
but
you spell it as a B. What? What? I can't hear you. Your daughter have no problem with the word.
oh, I told her, I go, I'm hateful. I'm just acting hateful today, and I even woke up in a bad mood. I was admitting it to myself, but
Yeah.
and then like Derek, I started like thinking about everybody because I wasn't supposed to be thinking about myself. And I even started calling people and
Whoa.
knowing, yeah, I called somebody. When I
Did
say
you call
people,
Derek?
I meant one. No, I didn't call Derek. No, no. I called somebody, but I had been intending on calling this person, but I think it kind of like was like playing on my guilt a little bit. Like, hey, you haven't talked to this person in like a month. You need to call that person and just see how you should like stay in contact, you know. And it is a family member, but I could see myself like going through these different stages of like. It was like this one day, that one day, another thing one day, and even having circumstances happen to see if I could like, if I would think about myself, and I did fail. I did. I would go into my head and think about myself, but it was good to see it, and I did realize like how heavy we make our lives and the burdens we try to carry when it's just all about us all day long.
Okay.
And so it was a good assignment, and I'm looking forward to kind of like pulling myself out of what I just went through and kind of going back to where I wasn't having too many feelings about anything.
Oh, okay.
So.
What do you think about Mimi crying every time she opens her mouth?
I know, I feel like she can't help it. She can't help it. This is something that's so deep, and it just is struggling so bad to be released from her.
Do you think if she stopped loving the thrill of crying, she could stop?
Sometimes I feel like I don't know if it's even, I know it's easy to say that it's a thrill, and sometimes I feel like it just like could start happening without you even like, you're not even aware you're gonna start having these feelings. It just like almost happens spontaneous, and you didn't even like link too much of a thought with it.
You think
But
that's Mimi's situation?
I'm not saying it's like every time she does that, but I'm thinking maybe sometimes it's just like, you know, that's what evil resorts to
So
right
when
away.
she started crying, in your mind you said, Lord, here she go again. Lord, she about to cry again. I knew she was going to be crying.
You know, sometimes I will say, yeah, I'm not surprised when she does it,
See?
but at the same time, I see some of myself in her where I could do that too, and then I'm like, you know, it's just something that made that you know home in her, and I have my own things that I'm trying to overcome too.
Amazing.
So I don't really, you know. I think sometimes what she's saying too is I totally get it. I understand where she's coming from.
Where is she coming from?
A place of like constantly being in her thoughts.
Oh, like from hell?
Yeah.
So you understand she's coming from hell?
Well, she doesn't realize that that's just where she keeps resorting. Like,
But
that's
you
just,
understand she's coming from hell?
Yeah, I do.
So you think, Lord, she's back in hell again.
Well, I see that in myself too. I do see that. It might not happen here,
Maybe.
but it's happening. It could be happening
Yeah.
Monday through Saturday. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, ma'am. Behind you, President here.
I just started working on myself this year, and my husband showed me you. And the first thing that I heard was, the woman is evil.
Yes.
And I thought it was crazy, but then talking about Eve and how she deceived God by eating the fruit, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's why women are evil.
Right.
I think the biggest part of my growing is letting go of my ego. No matter how that is, my ego at work, my ego to be proud of my family,
Yeah.
like anything. So, Mimi, I think let go of the ego. Like, no matter what it is, like, you don't have to think about work. Like, just rely on God and what his plans for you. Don't be in your head so much. Just disconnect from electronics, from your own mind. Just try to let the ego go, and you'll start to feel free. You'll start to feel like you don't have to
forgive
think
your
about
mother?
yourself. She's passed, but yeah, I did.
Oh, good. Okay. Right on. Did
That's
they
what I
help
have to
me? Yes, thank you. In what way did it help? Take the mic.
It reminded me of the beginning of my work, realizing that you're evil and understanding that it's the thoughts that I'm believing.
Oh, okay.
And especially with Dolores, the hell, oh Lord, she's going back in hell. Sometimes it just helps to remember
Right.
some of the tenements of the work so that so that you can hold on to you don't hold on to anything, but to just realize the truth. I think that's what their intentions was to helping me see the truth. So
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Do you see that women are evil?
Every day.
Yeah. And what is it like seeing that women are evil for yourself?
Well, it's nothing to me, but for other women, I feel sad for them. Like, I don't feel sad. I don't really care, but I think it's sad for the youth. Like, I think if my mom was alive and I were to have actually told her that I forgive her, I think she would be understanding about it.
Oh,
and I think
okay.
she'd want to change her life. But I think about if her sister, for instance, she would probably feel like if I were to tell her something like that, about women are evil, she'd probably think I was crazy because she's so emotional. She's so in her thoughts.
Yeah.
But you just have to let people live in their hell. And
So do you obey your husband now?
yes,
All the way?
yes,
I'm sorry?
yes.
Is that true? Does he obey? What?
9.5 out of 11. I say she's about a 9.5 out of 11.
But she just said all the way.
I mean, she's solid, but not always.
So what do you think about hearing that you're not always? Two different stories here.
I don't know what to think about it.
You don't know what to think about it?
No.
Is he crazy?
Sometimes.
He's some kind of crazy?
No, we're all working through,
Yeah.
within ourselves. So it's
Right on. Okay. Nice. Right here. Did you do the assignment?
I thought about it every single day, but every time I turn around, I'm thinking about myself.
Did you do the assignment?
I guess not, no. I didn't know how to stop thinking about myself, but I thought
What
about
was
it.
the assignment?
To not think about myself for a month, but for a week here.
Right.
Yeah.
And you didn't do it?
I don't know how. I don't know. I tried.
Okay.
If I stopped thinking about myself and then I started thinking about other things, I was criticizing other people. And then I forgot about it, and then I would start thinking about
You
me.
and your mother and Darren was at the same party.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
I don't know how to stop making myself comfortable. That's why I'm always thinking about like, oh, how can I make myself comfortable? Or how do I not look like bad in this light? Or how do I, just thinking about me all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not crying over here, Mimi. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I have my own way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Did you do the assignment?
I did not do the assignment.
Is this your first time?
This is my first time here.
What's your name and how did you hear about us?
My name is Meredith, and my boyfriend actually introduced me to you.
Oh, okay.
And we've been doing the silent prayer.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And so you didn't know the assignment?
I did not know.
Oh,
Not
okay.
for this
Any
week.
questions about the assignment?
I think it's a good assignment. I think it sounds difficult from what I've heard.
Yeah. Are you able to stop thinking about you?
I've been trying. I really have.
And what do you mean trying?
I've been trying to stop the thoughts.
Oh, okay. It's difficult?
I think so.
Why?
Everywhere I go, I try to put myself in better situations and see how I can help people. So I guess I do think about myself.
You try to put yourself in better situations to help people?
Yeah,
And why do you do that?
because I care.
About what?
Other people,
Why?
I don't know.
What?
I feel like that's the right thing to do,
What?
to care about other people.
And why do you do that?
I don't know. I'm just a very giving person.
Giving? And why are you so giving?
I think it's the right thing.
And why do you think that's the right thing?
I think that's what I've been taught.
By whom?
Society.
And why you listen to society? They've never told you the truth about anything. Why would you believe that?
That's true.
So why would you believe that?
That's what I'm trying to change.
Are you a good person?
I think so.
And what's good about you?
I'm kind.
You what?
Kind.
But kindness is all about you, not someone else.
True. So that's why it was hard to stop thinking about myself.
Any question about anything?
No. I'm actually visiting. I'm from New York.
Oh, right on.
I'm in LA for a wedding this weekend,
Okay,
and I wanted to stop in. I knew he would be really excited that I'm here.
right on. Nice. What's his first name?
Rosario.
Rosario, she's here.
I think he might be listening
Good
to the
morning,
live
Rosario,
show.
she's here.
I'm here.
All right, nice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, all right. Is this your first time? Oh, did you do, so it's not your first time. I thought you looked familiar. They can't hear you. She changed her head, no.
No,
Okay. Did you do the assignment?
no,
I'm sorry?
no.
And why not?
I didn't know the assignment.
Oh, okay. Are you able to stop thinking about yourself?
I haven't tried.
I'm sorry?
I haven't tried.
And why not?
I haven't considered it.
I'm sorry?
I haven't considered it.
Are you a good person?
That's a trick question.
Speak a little loud so Hank can hear you. And Doug kind of old. Are you a good person?
When you say you, what are you asking? What do you mean? Who are you referring to?
You.
So the real me?
No, to you.
The-
Are you a good person?
My life force is perfect. So
I'm
it's
sorry?
not good or bad, it's perfect.
What?
The real me, I guess my life force is perfect. I can't call it good or bad.
But are you a good person?
I can't answer that question.
What do you mean by your life force? What do you mean?
You know, whatever God put in me, what gives my body life, the thoughts life, it's perfect. Like my
Oh, it
Father
is?
in heaven, yes.
Amazing. But you can't answer if you're a good person or not.
I cannot.
Okay. Nice. What? Okay. Anybody else do the assignment? Right here. And what was the assignment?
To not think about yourself.
And did you do that?
Yes.
And tell us about it.
I had a lot of work this week, and so it seems like it helps a lot in getting productive, because the more you're gonna like lose productivity is usually when you start to think about yourself. So I just stayed busy.
You stay busy.
Yeah.
And that's how you stop thinking about yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it helped, even with working out and stuff. Like if I didn't feel like working out, I just would just go do it instead of starting to think about myself, and I just would just go through the motions.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
more, it actually made me more productive. It's like seems like a key to being disciplined is to not think about oneself. You lose discipline when you start thinking about oneself.
Okay. Amazing. You guys didn't do the assignment? Neither one of you? No. Why do you do it?
I didn't know about it. But I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm sorry?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
You didn't know about it?
I didn't know about it.
And why wouldn't you be able to stop thinking about yourself?
I mean, I just always think about myself.
What?
I always think about myself. Always. I always put myself first in every situation.
Really? And why?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's survival.
Oh,
you
it
put
is?
yourself first, you know.
Surviving what?
Like putting a roof over your head, putting your voice out there, your opinion out there, you know.
Oh, okay.
Your identity, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't do the assignment?
Yeah, I think pretty much no one really did. We all kind of tried.
How about you?
Yeah, because you previously talk about all thoughts are all lies, so you quiet the thoughts, and then you
Well,
start.
first let me ask, did you do the assignment or no?
I tried, and so when
Okay.
I started,
And what
I
was
thought,
the
oh, this
assignment?
is going to be easier.
What
but,
was the assignment?
Don't think about yourself.
Okay.
So I think the only attempt to really do that is to just quiet all thoughts. I don't think you can really just separate them. So my only hope was just quieting the thoughts completely. But some days I didn't even think about the assignment. So that's why I don't consider myself as doing it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Francisco, did you do the assignment?
No.
And why not?
Just overwhelmed in my head, doing my thing.
Oh, okay. It's his birthday too, and he got old now.
It's my birthday for the whole month.
How old are you?
64.
Yeah, that's why he didn't think about it. You applaud at 64? Death is close. You go, see? So you know that he's about to die. You applaud your death.
Thank you.
He's like, no more Francisco.
Happy birthday.
Did you do the assignment right here?
I certainly did not.
And why not? What was the assignment?
Well, the assignment was not to think about yourself for a week.
And why did you do it?
Because I've been on a long cycle of suffering and dying. Like I chose a long path, and it sort of has been catching up with me. As a result, I don't feel like I've been able to do the inner work that I was doing before.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I just didn't do it because I've been thinking about protecting myself.
From what?
Just from somebody I needed to separate myself from.
Oh, from a person?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been busy separating yourself from a person,
From
so you didn't have time to think about.
Well, I'm trying to let that self die, in a sense. There was a false self that had to die with this person, but I didn't want to let go of that self, so I've been thinking a lot about saying goodbye to that self instead of just letting go of it.
Have you said goodbye to the person?
Yes.
Are you done with the person?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And are you safe?
Yes.
So he's not like after you or anything?
Not now. I mean, I'm trusting God to protect me, so I'm just, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you'll be okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. The young lady behind you, did you do the assignment?
After I went to the hospital, yeah.
After you went to the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you fine now?
Yeah, I'm good. But
Oh.
I realized that after every thought that I had to think, I need to kind of decipher, okay, Maria is hearing thoughts right now, and Maria is observing her thoughts.
Who is Maria?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
And Maria is up in the ceiling, and she's looking down at herself, and she's thinking about things and worried about life.
Oh, man.
But I realized that I had to let go of those thoughts and come down again and be present, come down again to probably my inner self,
Yeah.
go down again, come down, come down.
Are you
Do
okay
not-
now?
Yeah, like I just realized that I need to like not escalate my thoughts in such a way that would
Okay.
make them into more like what I've done in the past, like hearing things and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I
Amazing.
realized that also there's a pattern with the medication that I'm taking. After the second day of taking the medication, I realized that I'm hearing things again.
Yeah.
And that even if they're there, I needed to let go of the thought of maybe I don't need this, maybe I do need that, maybe I do need this, maybe I do need that. But
Are you still on the medication?
I'm still on medication.
Oh, okay.
It's an injectable.
Oh, okay.
That's the last resort for my hearing things. But I realized that it's just a part of me. But somebody told me that it's a gift, that I hear things, that I see
Somebody told
things.
you it's a gift that you hear things?
Yeah.
So another devil told you that?
No, because sometimes
Who
I
told you
actually...
it's a gift that you hear things?
My friend.
Your friend is crazy.
No, I think because there's also times when I see like things up in the sky, like an eye-shaped cloud or like a heart-shaped cloud or something that's reassuring, that's like kind of insurmountable to even think about, that you're looking at this moment, like iridescent clouds. Like it's like a reminder for me. And when I told him that that's not being crazy, that's something that's very like a gift.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Amazing. The lady in white, did you do the assignment?
I'm sorry, I was off for 2 Sundays. I was not.
Oh, you were not, so you didn't know about the assignment?
I didn't know about the assignment.
Oh, okay. What will happen if you stop thinking about you?
Stop thinking about me. I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe it means that I should be less conscious about myself and be more aware of the people around you.
No. Don't
No.
think about them either.
So
You're not supposed to think about other people. What? What do you think about that?
what was the question again?
You're not supposed to think about other people.
Okay.
Why do you think about other people?
Because if you think about yourself, you tend to be like selfish and less insensitive. That's what I
But when
see.
you think about other people, it is about you. Because you think about other people, you think you're a good person because you think about other people. I'm not thinking about myself, I think about others. You're still thinking about you because you're feeling good that you're thinking about other people when it's really about you, it's not about them. What? That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you didn't know about the assignment?
No, because I
Okay.
was.
Do you obey your husband
Yeah.
all the way?
Not always,
Why not?
because sometimes I don't agree sometimes with his ideas. So
Why not?
I'm just being a human.
You being a human, you think you have to agree with him in order to obey him?
Yeah, that probably would help.
Why do you think that?
I mean, it's not always that I should agree with him all the time. I should also like insist on what I think is right for us, for both of us.
Oh, you should?
Mm-hmm.
And why?
Because sometimes his ideas, I don't agree with his ideas.
But you don't have to agree with his ideas to obey him. You love him?
Yeah.
So why don't you obey him? You love God?
Yeah.
Why don't you obey God? Do you obey God?
Yeah.
You do obey God?
Yeah, I do.
You sure? So does God say obey your husband sometimes, as long as you agree, or did God say obey your husband?
So I realize now what you mean.
I'm sorry?
I now realize what it means to obey my husband.
So you're going to obey him now? Did God say obey sometimes, as long as you agree, or obey?
I agree.
Oh, to what?
To what I think is best for both of us.
Did God say to obey? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Did God say to obey?
To obey, yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't say sometimes, right? He said obey, right? All right. And you love God, right?
Yeah.
All right. We got that one worked out. You don't have to worry now, man. It's 100%. Did you do in the black shirt, did you do the assignment?
I did the assignment, but I found that it was easier to do it during work.
What do you mean?
Like I was present during work, and like, I just pay attention to what I was doing, and I wasn't in my thoughts during work.
And so you didn't think about yourself during work.
Yeah.
But afterward, did you think of yourself?
The thoughts would come on.
And why do you do it when you're not working?
I don't know. Maybe it's my free time to myself, or I don't know.
Okay. All right. The young man behind you. Then I want to move on because of time here. Did you do the assignment?
No, sir, but from the repetition of questions, I can feel that I'm doing it. I'm doing it before that assignment was given.
You're doing what?
That I don't think of myself alone. I think of myself in relation to other, for example, with my wife and my family. I observe myself, even my own thinking. I think of it, whether I need to shut my mouth or not, or whatever reaction that will make ourselves in harmony.
Yeah.
So
what do you think now that your wife going to obey you all the way now? You happy to hear that?
I heard that, sir.
You believe it?
I will pray for that she will stick to it. But I also respect that saying that women have the fifth sense.
What?
I will also observe and respect that women have their sixth sense, meaning they have their gut feel of situations that men do not have.
Oh.
So
you happen to got a little bit of hell in them?
No, that's for me. It's a heaven from them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to obey at all. Amazing. Thank you, buddy. I got to move on because of time. What do you guys think about anybody want to comment how you've been helped by these assignments and what you think about them? Yes, sir.
I just think it helps to make you aware of all the hell in you.
Yeah.
Really. Because it's interesting how you word the assignments. You're like, do this, but we can't really do it. You know, it's just, not that we can't do it, but you know what I mean.
I do. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you can't literally do it, but it helps you be aware of.
It can be done though, just that you can't do it.
Right. You mean like the light has to do it.
Meaning that you can live a life without thinking about you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you know that?
I think I experienced it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like shortly after I forgave my mom, I realized a few months went by and the thoughts were, it was just quiet for a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forgive your father?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. The young man with the gray, what do you think about the assignment? Did you do it?
No, I was busy watching something last week.
So you didn't do the assignment?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Amazing.
I wanted to agree with you on what the gentleman had said, that it is getting worse and it's not going to get better.
No, not.
And I'm an optimist, and it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
I do not see it happening like that. And another thing, I believed her.
You believed her?
Yeah, when she said,
what her?
"I forgive him." But the only thing I don't understand.
You believed her when she said she forgave?
Yeah, because the whole
Why
thing.
did you believe that?
Well, the whole thing I watched. I mean, men don't.
You
cry
mean
and all
like
that.
Kirk?
You know, we don't let it out. but
Charlie
we've-
wife, right?
I didn't want to say anything. Yeah, about that.
What?
You know who it is. Can I say her name? Oh.
Oh, so
Erica.
you believe Charlie's wife when she said?
Yes. Yes. I believed it.
And why did you believe it?
We just felt it. You know, I was shocked when I heard her do that. My son was sitting next to me.
Right.
We're like, what the? Wow, that's crazy. That's amazing. Because that was tough to do. But the only thing I don't understand is that she said, I forgive him. How come she didn't say, I forgive you? Because I'm sure he's going to watch it. That's the only thing that was confusing for me.
Right.
Is why
But you believed it because you felt it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing was, everybody that spoke was just, I was feeling it. I was like, wow, I couldn't even talk sometimes. It's just a lump in your throat. But,
I
you know,
understand.
men are not going to let it out.
I totally understand.
Because we're men. So, anywho.
All right. Who else believed it? I believe her. Alexis. And then here.
I don't necessarily believe her. That's the thing. I don't believe nor do I disbelieve, but I can understand why the speech sounded the way that it did. That's all.
Oh, okay. Did you believe, what did you think when she said,
That's adding to it, Jesse.
What?
That's adding to it.
Okay, I do it like she did it.
There you go. Nice.
I forgive him.
Nice.
Why are you laughing? Go ahead. I didn't add, right?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Not
okay.
then, no.
All right. So did you believe what did you think when she said, I forgive him?
I can see why she said it.
Why?
Because it's an emotional speech, like you've said.
Right.
And its intent is to, I guess, convey that to its public, to keep them emotional, to keep this thing going. And I think in order to keep something like that going, it has to be an emotionally driven speech. So I can understand its purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Because of time, I saw your hand, and then I think I saw somebody. Oh, here, okay. Yes, I saw your hand.
I'm skeptical of her, but if she truly forgave him, does she have to like say it in front of millions of people publicly? Wouldn't she kind of do it in private?
Oh, okay.
That's just my
Amazing.
question. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had a question like for you. I didn't watch the speech. I don't really care about it. But for you, like, how do you, when it comes to not putting yourself, what was the question? Not to think about yourself?
Not think about
How do
yourself.
you do it? Like, could you give me an example?
Yes. First of all, about the forgiveness thing, good question. First of all, we can't forgive anyone. We admit we're wrong for hating. Now, if the young lady had said, you know what, I really want to hate this guy, but I know if I hate him, I'm going to be like him. So I'm not going to hate him for it. Because only God can forgive. We cannot forgive. And when people do things like that, especially with an audience like that, it's to get a thrill from it. And everybody already emotional, so they're going to think that that's real. There's one guy told me he wanted to make her president. I'm like, why? He was like, because she forgave. She gonna, I'm like, are you that dumb? How's she gonna be president? Because she forgave, right? Human beings don't forgive. Human beings admit that they're wrong. Nowhere God tells us to forgive, but to admit that we're wrong, and that's what forgiveness is, playing God. That's forgiveness. And so I want to just, because of time, I understand everything everybody said in this room right now. But what you don't realize, if you ever have a moment of not thinking about yourself, you're going to realize that there is no self to think about. They were all just thoughts. Because what happens is, when you're not thinking about thoughts, you're not thinking about anything. And then you still see these thoughts rolling around in your head, trying to make you think that they're real, and they're only illusions. There is no you to think about. And if you take that moment and just watch those thoughts, and just go do what's in front of you, do whatever you got to do that day, just do it. Live your life, because when you're not in your head, you don't even have a plan. All plans and ideas disappear, and you're able to just live what's in front of you to do. Because there's nothing to think about. And all that's left is what's in front of you to do. Go to work, go to your meal, you run into people along the way, you may chat with them for a minute, but there's nothing to think about. But you will notice that, wow, these thoughts are just rolling around in my head, but you won't obey them because you're not thinking of them. You have never thought about you. There's no you to think about. It's all an illusion. It's all thoughts only. It's not you to think about. When you stop listening to those thoughts and just become aware of them, I promise you, you're going to see there's no you to think about. So when I said, don't think about you, all you're doing is getting away from this false you that you think that you're thinking about. They're just thoughts. They're not real at all. To me, it's so, I was telling somebody about this. I was saying, it's so crazy to spend a whole lifetime thinking that there's a me to think about. And human beings spend a lifetime thinking that they're working on themselves by doing these physical things and protecting themselves and all that. There is no you to think about, and when you step outside of the imagination and just stay present, you will literally see there's no you. And those thoughts will go crazy because they're trying to pull you back into thinking about you. They tell you that it's you, but there is no you. There's literally no, it's just a false idea. They're just thoughts. There's nothing to think about. When you stop thinking, you're going to live. When you think, you're dying. You are not living. There's no you to think about. That's the whole reason I said think about yourself, so you can see there's no you to think about. It's just thoughts. And if you really listen to the conversation today, it was all about thoughts. Nothing about you. And to live that way is mind-blowing. It just makes you want more. And what you don't know is that your life going to work for you if you're not in your head thinking that you're thinking about you. Then the spirit of truth will work for you. It's not even you. You and the spirit of truth are one. And you're just living just like you do in your head. You and thoughts are one, which are evil. And you're just living, but you're dying, and you call it life. You're not living. There's no you to think about. There's no you to be nice. There's no you to be evil. There's no you to be anything. There's no you. It's all an illusion. And it doesn't want you to know that. And so it won't give you a moment of that quiet space where truth is, and the truth will guide you. It doesn't want you to do that. It trembles at the idea. But if you ever did this, you're just going to love it, because you're going to realize, then you're going to reflect like, wow, I can't believe I used to believe that. And when those stabs come, they will bother you because you would know that you're not being stabbed, you've been lied to. When they bring up your past, your darkest secret and all that kind of stuff, it won't even bother you because you would know it was never you, without even having to think about that. There is no you to think about. It's only thoughts. It's all an illusion. You think there's a you to think about, and it's making you think that. There's no you to worry about anything, to protect anything, to be jealous of anything, to try to get revenge by anything. Nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just an illusion. Your whole self is an illusion. Anybody want to comment on that? Yes. If you really paid attention, you will see that. See how you have a thought first before you feel, and then you act. Whatever that reaction is. Yes.
Hearing you say this, it's reminding me of when you brought up our showcase personality.
Yes.
Or what is, and so it's helping me to realize that we're so caught up in our showcase personality.
Yes.
And we're forgetting that that's all an illusion.
It's
That's
all-
nothing but an illusion. So I think that's why we were struggling through this, because we kept going back to our showcase personality. We're the highlight of everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's...
When the young lady said, oh, I'm nice, I like helping people because I'm nice, right? That's a showcase personality.
Right.
Because inwardly, she's just as mean as they come. Inwardly, she's judging people, she's judging herself, but she's doing these nice things, a showcase personality, so she can appear nice to others, but inwardly, she ain't nice.
And that's what it's making me realize is like, it's not only an illusion, but we're just trying to constantly deceive others about who we really are, because it's so evil and so dark that just how we're trying to cover up something.
100%.
We're trying to cover up the sin of that's within us.
Everybody has a showcase personality. They can be smiling in your face, but inwardly, in their mind, they think, I hate this bitch. There, I said it. Or who she thinks she is. Who he think he's something else. But you're all nice on the outside. You want some water? You want a little water, babe? And you hate them on the inside. But the showcase personality. Your whole life is a showcase personality. It's not even real.
I think that's something I can keep in mind now. It's like when I'm thinking about myself, like, oh, there goes my showcase personality.
Yes.
And it's nothing but a big false illusion.
The
But
whole
I'm trying
world
so
put
hard
on a
to
showcase
make it
person-
real. Yeah.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
I'm trying so hard to keep it alive
Yes.
and make it seem like it's real, and it's all an illusion.
It's all an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. You are not real. There is no you. When that lady said, you're like, oh Lord. Showcase personality. Behind closed door, I bet you she's hell to deal with. Really? Everybody has a showcase personality, but when you come out of this illusion, you won't have, this showcase personality will disappear, and you'll just be you, which is no you. So you're right. Now that's the whole purpose of these assignments, to, as someone said, to encourage you not to forget to be present. You're forgetting to be present, and that's the problem. If you remember to be present, showcase personality, and everything would disappear because it's all an illusion. It is an illusion that you're a sinner. You are not a sinner. You've been lied to. And your false state of being always remind you that you're a sinner. And now you got to pray to God, God, please help me. I'm a post-sinner. I remember last week I was a slut maker. I'm a post-sinner. And the Lord like, what the? You're not a sinner. God is not looking at you as a sinner. He's looking at this false, showcase, lying personality you have because you're living in darkness. You believe your thoughts, which are not your own, by the way. It's not true. It's an illusion. That's why I keep telling you all to be present so you can see reality. Ain't nothing about you. Everything is an illusion. When boy meet girl, boy and girl meet in an illusion. They both act like they love one another. They put on their best personality, they think. They doing this, and as time go by, all that starts to disappear, then they fight. Because everything was false. But if boy meet girl, because God put boy and girl together, it wouldn't be a problem because you would know each other. It would be real. It would be no fake at all. And so there would be nothing to fight about. Comment. Yes, sir. And then here.
So does God do all things for us? Because you mentioned like it's because of God we can forgive. And it almost feels like the silent prayer is connected.
God allow you to, because you were born, you know, like you were born into a crazy family, you become angry. You become evil. And so you get away from God. You go into the wilderness of imagination. And you're out in the wilderness of imagination, building a false life, right? But when you realize, you know what, I'm lost. This ain't working. I'm evil. I'm judging myself and others. It's God who is allowing you to see that because you want to see it. You realize something is wrong. Because most people don't want to see it. They cannot see that they're wrong. They can't see it. How many people will tell you, yeah, I'm evil? The average human being will not say they're evil, but they are evil. And the only way they don't say it because they can't see it and they don't want to see it. And that's why they can't come back home to the Father, because they can't admit they're not God. Evil people play God. They judge, they feel, they act, they live in an illusion. And they're playing God. They think they know what they want. A God person think they know what they want, what they need, how to think, how to be. That's a God personality, and God's not going to help you as long as you think that that's normal or right. So it's a God allow you to see that you are evil if you want to see it. He's not going to force you.
That's what it seems like. God doesn't force you.
He's not at all.
And I've seen that many times where it's like the choice is there. It's like, here's the way.
Yes, 100%. That's why the people who think that they're nice, not just you, everybody think that way. God, okay, go ahead and think you're nice. God doesn't think you're nice. He knows you're not because he knows it's not you. See, the one thing that you don't know about you, that God knows about you, God knows that you have never done anything wrong, but it was up here that was working through you, carrying out, making you carry out what it wanted you to do, but it was never you. It was the spirit of evil. It was never you. You don't know that. God does. And then you have the world lying to you, telling you that it is you. You are such an awful sinner. All have sinned, they say. And you believe it, and you start acting like a sinner, and now you're praying to a God that you don't believe in. The God that you pray to, you don't even believe in him at all. And you're not even praying to God, you're praying to the devil. Because the real you don't have to pray to the God, to God. The real you're already one with God. So you don't have to ask or pray for anything. It's the fake you that praying to God. The real you don't have to pray to God for anything. You and God are one already. But you won't let go of this false self so you can see that you're one with God and there's nothing to pray for.
Can you be more set up in your own identity than other people?
What do you mean by that?
Can you be more into your own identity?
This false identity?
Yeah, like is it like steps?
The false identity?
Yeah, because it seems like I see people, I know people, and it's like they're more entrenched. They're more in their own identity.
I don't quite understand that question. Like, are there more people? There are some people more into this false hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In different ways, in that they really have accepted it as them.
Yes.
And so when they do that, the devil can make them do anything he wants. He can make you take a gun, go up on the roof and shoot somebody for no reason. But he give you a reason why. Oh, I hate him because he hate homosexuality or he hate this or that. The devil telling them that. And so the devil can make you go on the roof and shoot somebody.
To destroy, yeah.
Yeah. Because you're not in control. Do y'all understand that a little bit? Any disagreement? Let me take this young lady first, and then I saw your hand and Mimi. I'm telling you, it's an illusion. Nothing about you, nothing that you think is real. And I don't want to, I'm just using this for a point because a whole lot of people are aware of this. When that woman was carrying on about Charlie, it was all an act. It was an act, and it worked because you were in an emotional, false state of being. She could have made you go and sell your house and give her all your money. You would have done it because you were in an emotional illusion. You was in an emotional, and that woman had no business being that. I mean, she did it because she had an agenda. Because, yes, she's going to miss her husband. That makes sense, yes, blah, blah, blah. But nothing happened to her. It happened to her husband. Nothing happened to her. But her emotion got involved. I understand that she cried. And yes, husband and wife do that. That makes sense. But she should have dropped it and moved on. And now everybody's talking about they Charlie Kirk. How that? I tried to say hell, but I won't say it. How are you going to be somebody else? And how are you going to let somebody else tell you that you're Charlie Kirk? You ain't Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk dead. You better be trying to be you. God will use you as you. He can't use you as Charlie Kirk or Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. You hear the black people say, oh, Malcolm X. Oh, Malcolm X. That's evil. It's taking you away from your own identity, and God can't use you. Because now you're taking on another false identity. Stop letting the world make you do this crazy stuff. Either you follow God or you follow the world. And once you overcome the world inside your mind, though, you will overcome the world out there. It'll happen. Don't worry about that part. But you got to overcome the world in your mind. And you can. It's been made possible. You got to follow the light, though. Yes, ma'am.
I had a question.
Okay.
How do you give up?
Good question. That question is so good, Doug want to respond real fast because of time. How do you just give up? That is, when you get this, it's going to be over. All over but the shouting. Yes, Doug.
It is a good question. How do you?
If you,
how did
maybe
I
I'm
give
going
up?
to tell you if Doug can't. Your name Maybell? Meredith. Oh, Meredith. Maybell was my cousin. I'm sorry. Maybell is a black name, huh? And she white. Okay.
I think for me, I just had to be in enough pain to say enough is enough and quit trying to do everything, quit trying to
When you say enough
change my
is
life.
enough what? For her, enough is enough what? The pain, you say?
The pain,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Me trying to do everything and make my life better and change my life. For all the effort I gave it, it never worked.
Okay.
So, and that's painful, right? So, for me, I just had to say, at whatever level I was, I just had to say enough is enough. And another thing I realized that I didn't know is that I used to hate myself really bad, and I realized that God didn't hate me. It made me let go of my hate of myself.
And there is no one there to hate. You can't even hate yourself because there's nobody there to hate. And what you do is you believe there's another stuff to hate, so now you're feeling another false identity. Now you got to try to get over that because that's not even real. You can't hate somebody that's not there. You don't even exist. How can you hate something that doesn't exist? But the devil tell you that, and then you hear other people say they hate themselves, and the therapists and the psychiatrists say, yeah, you hate yourself. Now you believe it. There's no stuff to hate. Right on. Did that help a little bit?
I understand what he's saying because I felt the same way. I was in so much pain, I decided I want to give up. But it's so easy to go back to working on self and trying to make the thoughts, disappear.
Let me tell you, and I'm only giving you this as a witness. Not because of myself I was able to do it, all right? I didn't know what I was doing when it happened. For example, I used to be very emotional and beta-like male. I couldn't stand up to women when I would be dating. Every woman I got involved with, I couldn't be strong and say no to her and tell her how to cow eat the cabbage, right? Because I made her my God, but I didn't know that. And so I was afraid. And I would be emotional, I would, whatever. And so I got tired, I became tired of feeling that way. So I went to church and the preacher would say, pray, read the Bible, and I did that. That didn't work, right? And I realized I'm just sick of being weak. I'm tired of being emotional. And so I just said to God, didn't know what was going to happen at all, or if anything would happen. You know what, God, I'm tired of being, what's wrong with me? I'm so emotional. I'm afraid of women, I'm afraid of this, I'm so emotional. What's wrong with me? And I stopped complaining, I'm trying to do anything about it. Then he allowed me to see I had anger. I resented my mother, and I become like my mother. And I didn't know it, I had no clue. I didn't think that, the preacher didn't tell me that, nobody told me that. And I realized, wow, I do resent my mother. And I cried, but not beta cry. It was a sorrow, like, I don't know, it's like I was sorry that I resented her, and that would hold me back. I went and forgave, so that was all right. And then I had peace, but I still had an old nature, and I couldn't change that. And I wanted to, and I couldn't. And so finally I said, you know what? I can't change myself. I'm just gonna stop trying. And then when you stop trying, the devil get busy.
I agree.
Huh?
I agree.
Yeah, he get busy. But what I did that I didn't know was gonna be, I don't know, okay, whatever. I stopped listening to the devil. I stopped trying to change anything about myself, and then things started to change. When I stopped, because I didn't know it wasn't me. I didn't know it was the devil doing that old nature. Was the devil's nature that we all have, right? God had said we need a new nature, he would give it to us. So when I stopped trying to change my nature, that's when he started changing that as well. So when you stop trying to not to be mad, but to just see that you are angry and afraid, it will change. When you stop trying to change your nature, whether it's fear, doubt, lust, drunkenness, or whatever it may be. That's an old nature that you get that come from Satan. When you hate Satan, We have anger, you belong to the devil, and the devil's nature is all this junk that we're all trying to overcome, right? It's not our nature, it's the devil's nature. So when you stop fighting, you know, I tell people all the time, don't fight with it. Some people say, oh, I have a sex addiction, and I can't help myself. I say, well, just don't do it. Try not to do it, but don't fight it. Be aware of yourself doing it. And if you're aware of yourself doing it, you're going to see that it's not you doing it. Something else is doing it through you, and you can overcome because you no longer judge this false self. You're not even judging yourself, you think you are. But when you can see it, God will change that nature and you'll lose the appetite for it. You'll never have to do it again. But you got to see it and do nothing about it. What do you think about that? Any questions about that?
No, not right now.
Did that help?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
You know how mean you are, right? Yes. I can't hear you.
Yes.
And you don't want to be mean, right?
Correct.
But you're just mean.
Correct.
Real mean.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I don't even know her, but I know she's mean. It's all in your head. If you pay attention, you're going to think about it, about others, and then you're going to be, oh, I remember one time they cussed me out. And they're going to be mean to that person, right? But if you can see those thoughts before you act them out, they'll disappear.
I do agree with you that the thoughts come before the emotion. I have been able to see that.
Yes.
However, I started working on myself 2021, so it's been like, I feel like at the beginning was so easy, and it's getting harder. So
You get it harder?
It is.
In what way is it getting harder?
It's harder to be aware and catch it before it escalates.
But the harder is beautiful. You want it to be so hard you can barely breathe because you're dying from it. Because it's not hard for you, it's hard for those demons inside of you, and they hate the light that is working in you because they're going to have to leave your body completely. It's hard for them, it's not hard for you. There's no you for it to be hard for. That's why you shouldn't fight it. Don't try to fight it because those are spirits in you. It's not you at all. So it's not harder for you. They're crying, it's painful, you want to, everything, right? But it's the demons, it's not you at all. You've just been thinking all your life that was you, but it's not. It's not harder for you, it's harder for them because they hate the light. They tremble at the idea that they're going to have to leave you. You may be still long enough, but they have to leave, and they don't want to. So it's not harder for you at all. Those are the things that God said, bring unto him. Bring your jealousy, bring your envy, bring your strife, bring your lust, bring your alcohol, bring your drugs, bring to the light, because they're all demons, and the light will destroy them. But you think that they're you because you've identified with them. It's not hard for you at all. What do you think about that?
Not much.
Do you disagree with any of that?
No.
Yeah, it's not hard for you. So don't let them tell you it's hard for you. Because you'll find yourself saying, oh, this is so hard for me. No, it's not. There's no you. You can't fight your battle. There's no battle for you to fight. The light will fight for you. Bring it unto the light, and the light will fight the darkness.
Okay.
That makes sense? A little bit. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. The next time it seems hard, don't say, oh, this is so hard. It's not hard. It's going to make you say it, or try to make you say it. But don't say it. Don't say it's hard for me. See that they're screaming and do nothing about it. And I promise you, they're dying. They're leaving you. I promise you that. But you got to stop identifying and let the light fight for you. All right? Okay. Yes, Mimi.
Well, last week I said this was a hospital.
Yes.
Not only is it a hospital, but I myself have a serious case of amnesia. Like if you're saying that I am not what I've been thinking I am for so long, then I've forgotten who I really am.
Yes. Everybody have.
But
And
with
they-
a person with amnesia, don't you give them clues to who they are? You said you show them pictures. You know what I mean?
What?
Never mind. Okay, let me just leave it at that. I am in a hospital with amnesia. Everything else, I'm going to leave it alone.
I want to tell you this, but I'm afraid to tell you because your mind going to use it.
Okay, that's fair.
I do want you to know,
Okay.
and since you said that, if you stay present, you will get clues as to who you really are. The more you know who you're not, the more you know who you are. But you got to see clearly who you're not. Then you will know who you are. And a little glimpse of knowing who you are, it just makes you want more and more and more, and you're willing to suffer through whatever you got to suffer through.
Got it. Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, you do get clues.
Okay.
You do get clues. You do get clues, and you just want more and more and more. Really. But I don't want to tell you what the clues are because now the devil's going to use it against you. I saw another, yes, sir, last hand, I got to end this thing.
I just wanted to mention that I've noticed that you haven't said anything like this, but I've heard this for a long time. What ego stands for, edging God out.
100%.
Yeah. So.
God is not involved in your ego at all. Zero. One thing I want y'all to know too, let me see, should I tell you this? I won't tell you this because I got an end, so I can't tell you this. Unless there's any question about any of that. Does it make sense a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. In what small way?
In the way that, like I was telling you earlier, how by doing the opposite of the assignment, I was able to see what was running me, my actions, what I was thinking, and how outside of that, I realized that really wasn't me doing all of those things and thinking all of that stuff. So in me doing the opposite of the assignment, I still did learn something by watching me pour gasoline on certain things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Meredith, just so your boyfriend know you're really here. She's truly here, and no man is with her or anything.
I'm by myself.
She's all by herself, that's for sure, unless you way down. Well, I'm going to tell you that. Did this help a little bit today?
I think so.
Yeah. In what way? A little way?
Well, just, I guess, the false identity that I've created that I'm nice.
Yeah.
And that's not true.
And that the moment you say, I am nice, then you're lying. There's no you to be nice.
Yeah. And how do we move away from that?
Good question. By admit that you're wrong, that you're evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then once you do that, practice staying in right here, right now, instead of being in your head about the past or the future or anything. You stay present, the light will do everything for you. That's all you need to do. And the darkness, the thoughts, the imagination always try to pull you out of the present where everything's taken care of. Just practice being present instead of lost in your head thinking about the past or the future or what's going to happen if this happened or that happened and oh God, the world going crazy. The world is the Old Testament. This is hell on earth. And human beings are horrible people. Human beings are some of the most horrible people on the planet. Worse than animals. Look how they treat one another. Look how, think about before you start working on this, how you treated other people. You weren't no nice. You weren't kind to folks. Even if you weren't doing them to them physically, in your mind, you were hating them, judging them, critical of them, thinking you're better or less or whatever, right? Human beings hurt each other. They're not pretty people at all because of the demons that drive them. That's why. So that makes sense? Mm-hmm. And you're doing the silent prayer, right?
Yeah.
You better be trying to speak up loud so Tom can know you're here. Your boyfriend named
Who's Tom? No.
What's his name?
Rosario.
Rosario. So stop being mean to Rosario. Stop thinking he owes you something. He doesn't. Stop thinking that he doesn't love you. He doesn't. And and you don't love him either. So stop trying to get love and give love. You have no love to give, and he has to have it. And you start doing the silent prayer, forgive your mother and all that, and stay present.
Okay.
And you and Rosario will have an amazing. He's working on it himself, right?
He is.
You guys will have a relationship that will last until death do you part without any effort. If you try to make it work, it ain't gonna work. If you don't try to make it work, it will work.
Okay.
Any question about that?
No, and I have forgiven my mother and father
Right
on my
on.
own. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Any disagreement about anything you heard here? God said it is done. It is finished. And you don't have to be you anymore. It's done. You don't have to be an illusionary life anymore. You don't have to be lost. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to be lonely. You don't have to look for love. You don't have to hate your fellow man. You don't have to judge yourself or others. You don't have to want for anything. As a matter of fact, you should not want for anything of this world. All of your want should come from above. And if you don't want that, it'll happen. You should not be wanted for anything on this earth. Nothing. Period. And having a job and feeding yourself is not a want. It's a way of taking care of yourself and your physical self on earth. You should do it. He gave you the ability to do that. Christ never wanted for anything. Nothing. Except for once he asked for some food because you're in a human body. You need to feed the body, so he wanted food. We want that. But he didn't want for anything. You shouldn't be wanting for anything either. You're sons and daughters of God. And you should have to ask or want for anything. But you got to stay present with the Father, and you will have it all. You got to do the silent prayer. I highly recommend that you do the silent prayer and practice being present. And the last thing the devil wants, if you notice, the devil works overtime to keep you from being present. He's always bringing things to your mind. And if you notice, it's always about the past or the future. He never gives you the present. He always keeps you away from here. That's why I said pay attention to, the assignment was to don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to the devil's mindset. Watch it, but don't call it you, and just stay present. Stay present. He doesn't want you to be present. He fights overtime to prevent that from happening. All right? Do the silent prayer, stay present. We have the men's forum this Thursday night. It's the first Thursday of the month. Come on down. And all this mess that's going on in the world, don't you be feeling anything about this. This is hell on earth. This is what human beings do to each other because they're children of Satan. And if you feel sorry for them or you cry or you get involved, they're going to kill you, I promise. If not your body, your soul, they will kill it. And by you being all emotional and tied up with it, you are one with them. You are one with evil. You got to make up your mind. Do you want to be of good or you want to be of evil? And just because everybody else crying doesn't mean you got to cry. What the? And because they're going to all go their separate ways in a minute anyhow. It's not going to last. So do the silent prayer, stay present. See you at the meeting. Don't forget, we'll do the super chat tomorrow. Don't forget your donations, all that. Bye, y'all. Amazing.